team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receiver in motion now. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
Running play called on third and short. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down. The running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete, even on a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
An incompletion makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Brought down, but crosses midfield to the 46.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down, but they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Offense lines up for a 2nd down play off the incompletion. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
You know, they're completing passes, but they're not getting the ball downfield. It puts a lot of pressure on your receivers to make plays after the catch. Now you're 3rd down and long. You're going to have to get the ball thrown downfield if you want to be able to put drives together.
Looking to throw yet again. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. Tackle made after a big gain.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Auburn getting set for the 1st and 10 coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2. No huddle here for the offense. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. And now the ball comes out. A disastrous play from the start. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks have got to do a better job of having awareness and taking care of the football. It felt like he got the ball away from his body there a little bit, allowing it to be knocked free. He caught a break because one of his own teammates was able to see that and get on top of the ball.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. Going the other way, can they stop him? And he steps out of bounds after the great pick. A solid return to set up his offense.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Irish.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You get the ball and the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They had some good things going on the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Makes the catch. It's Banks. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
To throw, it's Lawrence. Pressure is coming. And he'll wisely throw that one away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Watch some time, now lets it go. This time it's complete. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time, they convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. Not enough on that one. It falls incomplete. Incompletion makes it second down. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass here on second down. On the run here, lets it go. Receiver makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Well, the defense didn't have any time at all to get pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball out of his hands pretty quickly on the hitch to the receiver.
On third down, he drops to throw. The pass rush closing in. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
That's another sack for this defense, Chris. If I'm not mistaken, they've had a lot of pressures. I think that's their second sack of this game. And this defense has a lot to do with why they have this nice lead here early in the game.
Fourth down and very long, but the offense still on the field. They're going to go. To throw, it's Lawrence. Throws a bullet deep down the right side. Catch is made way down inside the 30.
Well, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on fourth down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a first down.
Taken down, but not before he makes the first down. Auburn now operating in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. A pre-snap motion from the offense. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. Can they keep this drive going, try to convert on third down now? Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can they keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it right near the end zone. And he will score. Touchdown, Tigers. Now the all-important extra point. And it's up and good. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Ncaa. Oh, he's got a crease here. Look out. On the move. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. He'll stroll into the end zone. That is an unforgettable moment for that kick return. A touchdown in a playoff game.
Great blocking to set this return up, and of course you can see his natural instincts as a runner. Once he got through that initial surge from the coverage unit, nobody's going to stop him from scoring.
PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. The last possession was a passing game clinic. They moved it right down for a touchdown. Can they keep it going? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. First down loss. It's 2nd and long from the 23. To the air. It's Lawrence. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Looking for his big tight end. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw it on first down. There's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk is beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Hatchett. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. A little bit of my turn, your turn so far in the early going. Both offenses scoring touchdowns in their last possessions. And he's brought down, but that strong stiff arm earned him the first down. Notre Dame comes to the line quickly.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball, pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
Game makes it second and medium. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Defense recovers the fumble. It's a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could even recognize that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
They're going to run it. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Here's the second down play. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Back to throw. It's Lawrence. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
That sack makes it third down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Catch is made down the middle. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
Well, this receiver has just that combination of speed and natural ball skill ability to be able to come up with play after play. Already over 50 yards here in this first half.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Fights through a tackle.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on first down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this second down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
What a surprise. Notre Dame running the football for another first down. It seems like we've been saying that for decades and decades. The ability to run the football, not just the backs that stand out to me when you think about Notre Dame's history. It's especially true about the line of scrimmage and those big offensive linemen opening up those holes.
Receiver makes the catch. Offense getting set. Second down play here. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. And the pass is complete to the tight end. Big gain across midfield. They'll spot it down near the 30.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete. So the offense faces 3rd and short from the +26. Might be 4-down territory, but let's see what the call is here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And the senior calls his own number, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The Irish offense comes up here on 1st and goal. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their 1st of the half. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Grab down the middle. It's Patchett. The ball carrier taken down, but there's a flag on the field. That one hurts. Backs him up 10 yards. Third down and goal. Big play coming up here in the red zone. And he drops back in the gun. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. The senior tries to take a shot, but overthrows his man.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And this one is right through.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. And he just throws it away there. Safe move and nobody open. So a second down after the incompletion. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Looking to throw. It's Lawrence. Fires it to the wideout. Looks downfield and connects with a wide open wide receiver. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Bringing pressure. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hatchett. And they stop him short of the 25 there. Offense begins at the 22. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking right, this one caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Chris, really, that's all you want to see from this offense is the ability to just be efficient. If you can just... Make those first downs, be a great compliment to what you want to do run the football. It's a great chance to put enough points up on the board to win this game.
Game moves the ball to the 38, another first down. Handoff here from the shotgun. He's brought down, but not before the gain to the 42-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
A gain makes it second and medium. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. He's going to pull it down and run. He's found some room at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Notre Dame.
This is such a big-time play by this quarterback, and it's every defensive coordinator's nightmare. Trying to cover everybody in the passing game, and then the quarterback makes you pay for it with a long scramble and a score.
They're setting out to try the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So the holding penalty in the offense backs him up 10 yards. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Scanning the field. It's Lawrence. Looking for a deep completion. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. The stop is finally made, but it's a big gain. Stopped at the 49. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's complete downfield. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Man, and with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
The drive stays alive with that completion for a first down. There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he'll loft it to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Tigers. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT is good. They still trail, though. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Returner looking to create better field position. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And now the running back's got it again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on third down. Running back has it on a screen now. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down.
The offense gets some positive yards here, but they're going to be short of the first down marker to set up fourth down. Really good job by the defense of tackling and the awareness to keep him short of that first down marker.
Needs a completion here on fourth down. looking to make a big play downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Touchdown, Irish. Just ran away from the defense.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. Fourth down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that first down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
And the extra point gives him a double-digit lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Looking for the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally make the tackle, but the big gain moves the ball across midfield to the 47.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Lawrence. He's running out of time here. Caught for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Chris, you know me. I love to see these quarterbacks who know they're about to get hit, stand in there, deliver the ball, take the pressure, and make the throw accurately downfield.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Launching downfield. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Pass caught. Can he get in? Tackle after the catch, but the ball moves to the 4-yard line.
Man-to-man coverage, you run the drag route, you prefer to get the ball downfield, but the matchup called for at least some positive yards underneath, and he makes a nice throw.
Second down and goal. And the quarterback keeps it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Trying to throw for it on third and goal. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Bringing it out, it's Hatchett. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They punched it in their last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? An inside give now from the shotgun. They'll bring him down just short of the 20.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
They begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught over the middle. It's Hatchett. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year. And it's been great to see him in person today. Making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
He'll hand it off. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Chris, at least there's some positive yards there from this run game. It hasn't been pretty today. It's really, to me, kept them out of finding any kind of offensive rhythm. Now, they have the lead, but it's despite this offense not necessarily having their best day.
Off an RPO, the quarterback looks to his right. Then he moves the ball to about the 45. That's good for a first down. This Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Just trucks through the defender. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, drops back, looking for an open man. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Out of bounds, but not before a big gain. This offense is ripping the defense apart today.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, and puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. Got a lane. Can he get in? Touchdown, Fighting Irish. This offense really clicking. That's a test of toughness and a test of will, and the running back won that battle.
Yeah, that's a great effort. Love to see running backs get their knees up and run through those potential arm tackles. That's what makes them one of the top backs in the country.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. See if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. Tough to win these games kicking field goals. They know they need to reach the end zone this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Receiver makes the grab. The defense will wrap him up after about a 6-yard gain. Not enough for the first. It's 4th down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Looking for his back. He's picked for a 3rd time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. Not just the pick, but a big return. Sets up the offense in good position.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, that's what we call assignment football by the defense. They took away the back inside, and there's a perfect play to be able to stop an athletic quarterback on the option.
Second and goal play. Spot the ball at the 9. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Look at a throw on 3rd and goal. Looking for 6. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Now, just a brilliant game for this quarterback. With a spot in the natty on the line, you need your guy to step up, and this guy has delivered so far today.
You know, it's just everything coming together. The preparation that he put in leading into this game, the offense doing their job and taking care of him, the receivers running good routes. Everything right now is clicking for this offense and this quarterback.
Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football to the 25-yard line. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Tries the right with a quick throw. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. Gain moves the ball to the 37. Another first down. Looking downfield. It's Lawrence. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. The pocket breaking down. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He's looking deep here. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Well, that's not what you want to see as an offense when you're trailing late in a football game. An incompletion on 3rd down and long. It's a bit of a risk, but with that clock looking the way it looks right now, I think you got to go for it here and hope to convert on 4th and long.
Trying for a fourth down completion. Looking to throw it deep. Another pick. Wow, that's the fourth tonight. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Well, we got a smart offensive coordinator on our hands today, Chris. Great job of just keep feeding this running back, keep it on the ground, working with the lead in the fourth quarter, force them to use all their timeouts and just keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Receiver makes the catch. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing. Offense getting set. It's second down. Press coverage now from these DBs. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it on the move. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball. And eventually, that's going to cost you.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive coordinator, playing with the lead in the playoff in the second half, throwing the football. I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
Trying to extend the play. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game.
And he floats this pass deep down the right side. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Can he take it all the way? Past the 20. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick 6.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback. And then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. They need a couple miracles here in the final 2 minutes to rescue what's been a very, very rough outing so far. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything
anything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And there's a deep throw with the clock winding down. And the downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up third down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping.
They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
Now, wasn't alert enough. Didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock. That'll cost the offense 5. They bring the punter onto the field now. And now the kicking team has called for a timeout before the kickoff. Special teams on the field now. Here comes a punt. Did not get a hold of it. Not what the punter was hoping for. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. Fighting Irish offense is back on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. He's past the marker, still on his feet. Tackle made after a big gain.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Notre Dame has moved now into the red zone. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. And the beatdown continues.